Hey, what's up, my little turtle toes? How y'all doing today? Or what's up, Sussex Squad? Y'all, day one of the explosive testimony between Harry, the Daily Mirror, the Daily Mail. It's Harry and Meghan versus the world. Y'all, Omid Scobie took the witness stand, blew the roof off of everything. Said not only are they not new to this, they are true to this. And then they tried to play them and say, no, but you're on Harry and Meghan's payroll, to which Omid was like, excuse you. Also, William is going on and on and on his, I want to call it a charm offensive, but it's mostly just malarkey. And Will and Kate think that they can just keep putting stories out about how they want to do so much and it's going to be new and modernized. Can someone tell Will and Kate they are 40 years old, going on 80 in their souls? There's nothing new or modern about William, but he is convinced that if he keeps going on this offensive, he will be the one in power. William is literally trying to usurp Charles, the King of England. However, sources are saying, and these are royal sources, that William better tread lightly because, as we know, right? And we got to just say this. Charles and Camilla are just laying low. They are just laying low because they want this trial to blow over. William and Kate are too stupid to lay low, or maybe because he knows who's been selling Harry out. But baby, let's also not forget, we're going to wait to see if Jason Knopf is implicated. William really thinks like they talk about my dad's press secretary. Anyway, when it's Molly Rockin', I'm really, like literally, Molly Rockin' talking about that's my dad's secretary. Because in my coronation, William, like I said, you ain't going to get a coronation. Let's get into this. First, let's talk about Omid Scobie and how he raised the roof at the trial and embarrassed the dog mess out of the newspapers. Now, they should have been embarrassed to begin with. And here's my thing I don't understand about the newspapers. You know, when you just give your opinion, anybody can give their opinion. I give my opinion all day on YouTube. You don't need a degree. You don't need a certificate. You don't need anything for someone to get your opinion. You don't even need people to believe you, to like you. All you need to do is get people to listen, and people listen, then obviously they like the way you think, even if they think what you're saying is outlandish. It's you guys understand. You're on YouTube. You know how it works, baby. So it's surprising to me that Charles and Camilla are so evil, and the Daily News and all those tabloids over there, if what Harry is saying can be believed, and I do believe him, I haven't seen anything credible to point to the fact that he's not being credible. If that's the case, then you gotta ask yourself, why did you have to release real stuff? Why did you have to tap phone records? Why couldn't you have just sat up there and been like, I don't like Harry, and here's why? The same way I'm like, I don't like Kate, and here's why. I think she's lazy. I think there's something like a little cuckoo for cocoa puffs. I don't like William. Why? Because I don't know. Something about the way that head, when it shines in the light, it operates my evolutionary instincts. So I'm like, oof, predator, don't look, right? So it's like weird that they felt the need to tap phones, break into people's houses, stalk people, and harass people. For what? When idle gossip was enough. Why did it need to be real? It makes me think that there is some type of very abusive psychology, that it's not enough that people in the street think they know your business. They want people in the street to know your business so you can feel small, so you can feel kept, so you can feel underneath the thumb, and so you can always stay in line. It all funnels up to the top. It's actually a bit psychotic if you think about it. And you know what else I was thinking? This is just an aside. We'll get back to the gossip. What would have happened if YouTube and Instagram would have existed when Margaret was alive? If y'all haven't read, the Queen and Margaret had beef. The Queen Mother, everybody's grandmother, was an absolute terror to Margaret. If you think what William is doing to Harry is worse than what the Queen did to Margaret, y'all, the Queen, every time Margaret even had a win, people said she was good at something. Every time she even loved somebody, The queen would be like, I got time to be cruel and petty. Again, once you read about the queen's relationship with her sister and the things she did to cut her sister off of the knees because her sister was a better public speaker. She did have more personality. She was more warm, well-read, and effortless. It seems like when you're in despair, it's a gift and a curse. The curse is that you're made to feel disposable. Who cares about you? So in that case, you're always meant to feel second rate. People don't care about you. But the gift is, because people don't care, you're allowed to study what you want, do what you want, actually develop a personality. And I do think that the heir and the king, they're supposed to be nothing but mere vessels so that the people in back can push all the buttons. Again, I wonder if all that existed when Queen Elizabeth was alive. The queen was alive. Yeah, she wouldn't be such a sweet old granny lady then. Anyway, let's get into what Omid Scobie said. So first they tried to say that you're a mouthpiece. You're a mouthpiece for Harry and Meghan. I get that because everybody else has mouthpieces. Everybody you see on Good Morning Britain, see here, they are all mouthpieces. They are wine, they are dined, they are treated right? Anyway, Omid backed that thing up on the stand and said, not quite. He said the biography of the Duke and Duchess Finding Freedom, the biography of the Duke and Duchess Finding Freedom was written in collaboration with sources close to the couple. However, Mr. Scobie rejected the suggestion that he had a close personal relationship with the Duke and that he was a cheerleader or mouthpiece for the couple. When asked, do you have a vested interest in helping the Duke of Sussex if the opportunity arises? Omid said, no, right? What I'm doing right now is giving ammunition to the tabloids to continue calling me his friend. I don't have Harry's phone number, and I never socialized with him. Now, isn't it funny that Meghan and Harry stand on their own, and even people that are quasi-associated with them do too? Omid Scobie was like, baby, I sell books on my own. I do my research. I did get scoops on my own. What you mean? This ain't some Piers Morgan, Cal Miller, King Charles, right? Stuff where y'all taking me out for dinner, doing this and that, baby. I am a reporter first and foremost. And I find it laughable, right? That they think that their smoke and mirror webs are even slightly opaque, that somebody would have to need special ties or relationship to figure out what's going on. These people, they are legends in their own mind. Now, the Kurd heard that as a journalist student, Omid went a week to spent a week at the Sunday People, where he claims he was given a list of mobile numbers, followed by a detailed verbal description of how to listen to voicemails, as if it were routine news gathering. He added, I was taken aback by what seemed completely immoral, and I never carried out that task. Good thing, because and I realize when people do really shady stuff, they want you to partake so everybody will get in trouble. Omid took his eyebrows of joy. You know I'm an eyebrow girl. Took his eyebrows of joy and was like, I'm not doing that. He cocked one of those eyebrows and was like, Anyway, now under cross-examination, the lawyers for the newspaper accused Omid of either innocently creating a false memory in his desire to be helpful or knowingly created it. First of all, sir, you were on here trying to call me a liar. You innocently created a false memory. Shut up. This is the defense the tabloids have. You innocently created a false memory or knowingly. He added that it was an impossible proposition that a student on work experience would have been asked to hack people's phones. That's not what Omid said. Omid said the phones were already hacked. It was already hacked. You just told me to listen to their voicemails. Omid said he took offense to the suggestion he had simply made the whole thing up and insisted he was given detailed instructions on how to phone hack by a female journalist who refused to name while on the showbiz desk. He claimed he was told how to use a landline phone to listen into voicemails and was given a very short typed list of numbers belonging to celebrities. He said it was presented as legal or illegal. It wasn't presented whether it was legal or illegal, but it was presented as wrong. He also told the judge that in spring 2002, Omid undertook another week's work experience at the Daily Mirror and allegedly overheard Piers Morgan, the paper's editor at the time, being told that information related to Kylie Minogue and her then boyfriend had come from voicemails. He said Piers was asking how confident they were in the reporting and was told that the information had come from the voicemails. Omid said he remembers being surprised to hear this at the time, which is why it stuck in my mind. Now listen, he said a lot of other stuff, but let me tell you why this is so groundbreaking. Because Piers Morgan has been trying to say, okay, so what if it happened? I didn't have anything to do with this. This ties Piers Morgan to the scene of the crime. If the mirror goes down, Piers Morgan will go down. If they believe Omid's testimony, and I have no reason to believe they won't, then they must believe and accept the fact that Piers was not only involved, but knowingly involved. And he asked about it, and he used it as source, and he used it as reference. You guys, this is just day one of the testimony. I'm going to do updates on more of the testimony. And honestly, I got to get out here in a little bit. I'm going to do a follow-up for William and his coronation pipe dreams. These people made a cheesy Old Navy commercial. Oh, wait, they're a little upscat. A cheesy Banana Republic commercial, and they think they are on a landmine. William and Kate are just too stupid to know the lawnmower's out. Baby, the tall grass will get cut. Y'all, listen, let me know what you think in the comments. I will do a follow-up to William today. Cross my heart. I would say hope to die, but you know how I do. Anyway, y'all, let me know what you think in the comments. And also hit that like and subscribe button if you can. It really does help me out. I am trying to get to 200K. Sussex Squad. Listen, even if you don't like or subscribe, thank you so much for always joining me. We going to see this mountaintop together. And you know Charles and Camilla are going to be acting a fool as soon as this case is over. I can't wait for the fallout with William and Kate because they're trying it. Y'all, listen, let me know what you think in the comments, and I will talk to you later. Bye.